Thank you so much for joining me for this core focused flow today. We're going to go ahead and get started lying down. So if we make our way down onto the back, and maybe just starting by allowing everything to relax, just taking all the little wriggles and shuffles that it takes to find that place where you could stay for a few moments. And from here, we're just going to focus on rolling at the front of the pelvis back. So if you can visualize those points on the very front where you can feel like a little bit of a bony prominence, and instead of rolling them forward, it's going to draw them back. So sometimes it feels like squeezing those muscles behind the belly button, drawing it down towards the floor. And that's going to be our first little step to activating the core. From here, with a big exhale, we're going to draw the knees into the chest. And sometimes taking a little squeeze in and a little rock from side to side just helps everything to find that place where it sits the most comfortably. Breathing in deeply. From here, we're going to take the hands down to the floor. As we exhale, we're going to roll the knees over to the left, inhaling back up to the center, exhaling, rolling the knees over to the right, exhaling back into the middle. Here we go. Maybe resting the hands on the tummy. As we exhale, the knees come to the left, inhaling back to center, exhaling, taking them over to the right, and then squeezing to draw them back into the middle. From here, instead of pressing the arms down into the earth, we're going to reach the hands up. So it's going to feel a little bit more active as we exhale, rolling the knees with some level of control over to the left, and then inhaling them back into the middle, exhaling over to the right, and then inhaling, squeezing to draw them back into center. As we exhale, the knees go to the left, and as we inhale, we're going to squeeze them all the way back in, exhaling over to the right, and then squeezing to draw them back in. We're going to take one more dip either side. So with the exhale, they're coming over to the left, and with the inhale, we're going to draw them back in, exhaling over to the right, exhaling, squeezing to draw everything in, breathing in deeply. And from here, we're going to see about extending the legs long, pointing the toes up towards the sky, breathing in deeply. And as we exhale, we're going to lower the legs all the way down, but they don't quite meet the floor. Breathing in, lifting upwards, exhaling, lowering slowly. With the exhale, they're going to come up, and with the inhale, they're going to lengthen. Exhaling all the way back up to the sky. Inhaling, slowly lowering. We're going to take one more. So as we exhale, coming all the way up. Inhaling, drawing the feet forwards and down. And from here, we're going to keep the left leg where it is, but we're going to lift the right foot all the way up to the sky. From here, we're going to squeeze to lift the head and the shoulders off of the floor. And if we reach forwards through the fingertips, squeezing the tummy, breathing in, we're going to open the legs. And as we exhale, we're going to take them closed. Inhaling to open, exhaling, feet together. With the inhale, we're going to open. And with the exhale, taking the feet together. Breathing in, exhaling, taking one more open, and then close, drawing the knees into the chest, taking the head down to the floor, maybe a little rock from side to side, allowing everything to soften back into place. And from here, we're going to take the feet back up to the sky, lifting the hands up, breathing in deeply this time. We're going to take the right foot down, and it doesn't quite meet the floor, right? We're finding that open scissor kick, and with a big inhale, we're going to squeeze to lift the head and the shoulders off of the floor. As we inhale now, we're going to open, and with the exhale, we're going to take the feet together, inhaling, reaching the feet apart, exhaling, joining the feet together. With the inhale, we're going to open, and with the exhale, closing up, Breathing in, opening wide, exhaling, taking the toes together. One more, inhaling to open, exhaling, joining together, and then taking the head and the shoulders down to the floor. And maybe just a little rock from side to side, allowing everything to slowly start to soften through the core. So finding that place where you can allow all the muscles to relax, and the inhale filling and opening through the core, and the exhale just allowing everything to soften and sink. And when it all feels a little bit more possible, a little bit more familiar, from here we're going to take the shins parallel to the floor, interlacing the hands behind the head, breathing in deeply. We're going to squeeze to lift the shoulders off of the floor, and we're going to extend the left leg long. Taking a deep inhale here with the exhale, we're going to connect to the left elbow and the right knee. And as we inhale, we're going to take the right leg long. Exhaling, left knee to right elbow. Inhaling, extending long, coming through the center. With the exhale, the left elbow and the right knee. Breathing in, coming through the center. Exhaling, right elbow to left knee. And this time we're going to stay in the center. We're staying in that low boat place. Maybe reaching the arms out in front, but taking a deep breath, releasing a full exhale, staying for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drawing the knees into the chest, resting the head down, and allowing a little rock from side to side. So all the muscles through the tummy once again, just finding that place where they can slowly start to soften. And from here we've got one final little challenge for the core. Breathing in deeply, we're going to start by taking the hands behind the head, drawing the elbows together. With the inhale, we're going to lift the head and the shoulders off of the floor. From here, extending the legs long. And we're just going to take a slow flutter of the legs. So lifting and lowering, squeezing the tummy to keep the head and the shoulders up. Breathing in deeply and staying here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drawing the knees into the chest, resting the head and the shoulders down. And from here, if we take the soles of the feet down towards the floor, we're going to draw them all the way in towards the glutes. Taking the hands down either side of the hips to start with. With the next inhale, we're going to squeeze the glutes, pressing the hips forwards and up. So we're finding that big opening all across the front line of the body here in our bridge pose. Squeezing the inner thighs together to keep the knees active and close together. We've got the option here to interlace the hands behind and taking that little shuffle that brings us up onto the triceps. With every inhale, squeezing to press the hips forwards and up, finding as much of an opening across everything that gets compressed when we take those core exercises. And then with the next exhale, releasing the hands, taking the hips all the way down to the floor. And maybe resting the legs long, closing down the eyes and allowing everything to relax.